Did you ever fall for someone that you didn't know that well? Maybe you met them online, or you'd been talking to them at work, or you see them every once in a while at the coffee shop, but you started to imagine a future with them. And then when it didn't work out, when they weren't interested, you felt devastated, alone, really, truly heartbroken. And your friends and your family didn't get it because you didn't know them that well. And you kept getting redirected back to that idea. You didn't know them that well. Why are you so upset? The key player here is dopamine. Yes, it's a feel-good hormone. We also know that. But it's also a longing hormone, a wanting hormone. Because the dopamine increase happens. That feel-good hormone surges when you want something, when you're chasing something. So your wanting this person is creating a dopamine rush in your body, making you want to chase them more. And at the same time, your serotonin level goes down, making you obsess about them more. We think about serotonin as a happy hormone, but that actually decreases when you have limerence towards someone, triggering you to hyperfocus on them. So this is why these fantasy relationships, these maybe relationships are so intense. In typical dating situations, you eventually bond with that person and you progress into a routine. They're in your life. You got them. And your dopamine levels off. But in imagined relationships, in these maybe relationships, these possibility connections, you're always in chase mode. You're always going after them. They're never solidly in your life. So your brain is constantly releasing dopamine. It's always surging when you see them, when you get a text from them, when you bump into them in the street. It doesn't level off because you're always wanting, you're always going after someone you might never get in your life. If the fantasy ends, if your limerent other starts dating someone else and you have to face the fact that you're not going to be together, your brain can crash hard. You'll experience real dopamine withdrawal, sadness, anxiety, trouble sleeping, obsessive thoughts, intrusive thoughts. Endings like this are painful. If you're going to end it, if you're going to let go of your limerent other, you really have to do it. You have to cut off that dopamine supply and deal with the anxiety, deal with the hurt so you can get past it. And even if they're out of your life, even if they're not calling you, even if they're not texting you, you have to cut off the little bursts of dopamine you get from checking their social media, from wondering, what are they thinking? What are they doing? What are they doing right now in your head? You have to avoid places you might run into them. You should delete the text thread so you're not going over conversations that you had with them. You should block their number. Replace the dopamine surges that you got from them with other healthier options. Exercise, being outside, engaging with friends, hobbies, new adventures. When I've gone through a really difficult breakup like this, I've even found myself watching thriller movies with jump scares because the jump scares would get my adrenaline going and give me a little bit of a hit and I'd feel better. And if you need help, if you're really struggling with this, you should reach out to a counselor or a therapist for extra support. Let me know what you think in the comments below.